Hey everyone, welcome back to Project Software and AI Agents show by IPM Software. I'm Connor, and I've got to tell you, today's topic came up because John called me last week absolutely raving about something he discovered. John, you want to tell them what got you so excited?
Oh, Connor, I probably sounded like I discovered fire or something. But seriously, I was talking to this small business owner, great guy, runs a marketing consultancy, and he's been struggling with CRM systems. You know, the usual story, too expensive, too complicated, or just way more than what he actually needs.
Right, and then you had that wait a minute moment.
Exactly. I'm sitting there thinking, dude, you're already using ClickUp for everything else in your business. Why are you trying to bolt on another system? And that's when it hit me. ClickUp can totally work as a CRM for a lot of businesses.
Which is fascinating because that's not really what ClickUp was designed for, right? It's a project management tool.
True, but here's the thing, and this is what got me so excited. Customer relationship management is really just, well, it's project management applied to people instead of tasks. Think about it. You're tracking interactions, managing follow-ups, organizing data.
Oh, wow, when you put it that way. But let's be honest here, are we talking about genuinely replacing a dedicated CRM, or is this more like a creative workaround?
That's such a good question, and the honest answer is it depends. If you're a small to medium business that doesn't need super advanced CRM features like complex automation or detailed sales analytics, ClickUp can absolutely work. But if you're running a massive sales organization,
You'd probably need something more robust.
exactly. But for that marketing consultant I mentioned, it's been perfect. He's got everything in one place now instead of juggling 3 different tools.
Okay, so let's dive into this. What are the actual advantages of using a CRM template approach, especially in ClickUp?
Well, first off, and this was a game changer for my friend, you get this structured framework that ensures all customer data is captured systematically. No more sticky notes with random phone numbers or forgotten follow-ups buried in email threads,
Oh, the sticky note CRM system. We've all been there.
right? And when you add ClickUp's automation features into the mix, it eliminates so much of the repetitive stuff. Like you can set it up so when someone fills out a contact form on your website, it automatically creates a new customer record and assigns follow-up tasks to the right team member.
That sounds incredibly useful for team collaboration too. Everyone's looking at the same information.
That's huge. Instead of Sarah having customer details in her email, Mike having notes in a Word doc, and the boss keeping everything in his head, everyone's working from the same centralized information. It's like magic for team coordination.
So what are the key components you need to set up to make this work? I'm imagining it's not just throwing customer names into ClickUp tasks.
No, definitely not. You need to think about it more systematically. The foundation is robust data collection. And I mean capturing everything: contact details, purchase history, interaction logs, notes from phone calls.
Basically building a complete customer profile.
Exactly. And then you layer in task management features. This is where ClickUp really shines because you can assign follow-up tasks, set deadlines, track progress on customer requests. It's like having a personal assistant for each customer relationship.
That makes sense. Walk me through how this actually works in practice. If I wanted to set this up today, where would I start?
Okay, so step 1 is collecting customer information, obviously. But here's where it gets interesting. ClickUp lets you create custom fields for different types of data. So you might have fields for industry, company size, last contact date, deal value.
And you can automate some of that data collection.
Absolutely. You can embed forms on your website that feed directly into ClickUp. Someone fills out a Contact Us form and boom, it automatically creates a new customer record with all their information. No manual data entry required.
That's pretty slick. What happens after you've got the customer data in there?
Step 2 is establishing tasks and objectives. This is where you create actionable items for each customer. Maybe it's send proposal by Friday, or follow up on pricing question, or schedule demo call. Each task gets assigned to a team member with a deadline.
I'm guessing you need to stay on top of all these tasks somehow.
That's step 3, monitoring progress. And this is where ClickUp's different views really come in handy. You can look at your customer pipeline as a Kanban board where customers move through stages like lead, proposals sent, negotiating, closed won.
Oh, that's smart. It's like a visual sales funnel.
Exactly. Or you can use Gantt charts if you're managing longer-term customer projects. The key is having that real-time visibility so nothing falls through the cracks.
Now, you mentioned automation earlier. How sophisticated can you get with that in ClickUp?
It's actually pretty impressive. You can set up workflows that trigger based on specific criteria, like when a task is marked complete, it automatically sends a follow-up email to the customer and creates the next task in the sequence.
It was like having a smart assistant that never forgets.
That's a perfect way to put it, and the consistency is huge for customer experience. Every customer gets the same level of attention and follow-through.
What about analyzing all this customer data? I mean, collecting it is one thing, but making sense of it.
That's step 5 in the process, evaluating customer data. ClickUp's dashboard features let you analyze trends, track conversion rates, identify your best customers. You can actually derive some pretty actionable insights.
Like what kind of insights?
Where you might notice that customers from a certain industry take longer to close, but have higher lifetime value. Or that follow-ups on Tuesdays get better response rates than Fridays. Little things that can really impact your strategy.
Okay, I'm convinced this could work for a lot of businesses, but let's address the elephant in the room. What are the limitations? When would you not recommend this approach?
Great question. If you need really advanced features like complex sales forecasting, detailed reporting dashboards, or integration with marketing automation platforms, you might be better off with a dedicated CRM.
What about scalability? Can this approach handle growth?
It depends on how you grow. If you're going from 100 customers to 500, probably fine. If you're scaling to thousands of customers with complex sales cycles, xScaled, you might outgrow it.
Fair point. What about getting started? Is this something someone could set up themselves, or do you need to be pretty tech savvy?
Actually, that's one of the beautiful things about this approach. ClickUp's CRM templates are designed to be user-friendly. No coding required, no complex integrations. You can literally start today.
How long does setup typically take?
If you're just getting the basics up and running, maybe an afternoon. If you want to get fancy with automations and custom fields, give yourself a weekend. But you can start simple and add complexity as you go.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Are there other template options or ways to customize this further?
Oh yeah, the ClickUp community has shared tons of different CRM templates. Some are industry specific, others focus on different sales methodologies. There's a lot of inspiration out there.
And third-party integrations?
ClickUp plays well with most tools, email platforms, calendars, communication tools, as you can usually connect whatever you're already using.
Let's address some questions our listeners might have. First, can ClickUp really be used as a CRM, or are we just forcing a square peg into a round hole?
I love that you asked it that way. Look, ClickUp isn't a CRM out of the box, but with some customization using tasks, lists, and custom fields, it can absolutely manage contacts, sales pipelines, and customer relationships effectively.
So it's more about whether it fits your specific needs.
Exactly. For advanced CRM functionality, you'd probably want a dedicated platform. But for many businesses, especially those already using ClickUp for project management, it's a natural extension.
What about compared to traditional CRM tools? How does this stack up?
Well, tools like Salesforce, HubSpot, and Zoho CRM are purpose-built for this stuff. They have features and capabilities that ClickUp simply doesn't. But they also come with complexity and cost that many businesses don't need.
I think it's about finding the right tool for your specific situation.
Absolutely. And here's something interesting. I've seen businesses successfully use everything from Microsoft Access to ClickFunnels for basic CRM needs. It's really about matching the tool to your workflow.
Speaking of ClickFunnels, it comes up sometimes in CRM discussions. What's the deal?
ClickFunnels is primarily a sales funnel builder, not a CRM, though it does have some basic lead management features. Most people end up integrating it with a proper CRM tool.
And Microsoft Access is a CRM?
The old school approach. Access can work for simple CRM needs, especially for small businesses, but it requires more technical setup and lacks the modern features people expect today.
All right. So for someone listening who's thinking, this sounds perfect for my business, what's your advice for getting started?
Start by mapping out your current customer management process. What information do you collect? What tasks do you need to track? What does your ideal customer journey look like? Use those insights to customize the CRM template.
Don't try to recreate everything at once.
Exactly. Start with the basics. Customer information, basic task tracking, simple automation. You can always add complexity later as you get comfortable with the system.
Any final thoughts on this whole ClickUp as a CRM concept?
I think it highlights something important about business tools in general. Sometimes the best solution isn't the most obvious one. If you're already comfortable with a platform and it can grow to meet your needs.
Why complicate things with another system?
Exactly. And for that marketing consultant I mentioned at the beginning, he's been using this setup for 6 months now, and his customer relationships have never been more organized. Plus, his team actually enjoys using it because they don't have to learn yet another tool.
That's a pretty compelling success story, and honestly, I think a lot of our listeners are probably in similar situations, growing businesses that need better customer management, but don't want the complexity of enterprise CRM systems.
Right. It's about meeting businesses where they are, not where CRM vendors think they should be.
Perfect way to put it. John, thanks for sharing this discovery with us. I have a feeling this is going to spark some interesting experiments among our listeners.
I hope so. And hey, if anyone tries this approach, I'd love to hear how it works out for them.
Absolutely. Thanks everyone for joining us on PM Software and AI Agents. If you want to explore ClickUp's CRM capabilities or check out those templates we mentioned, head over to projectmanagementsoftware.io for more resources.
Thanks for having me, Calliner. Always fun to geek out about creative tool solutions.
Until next time, swing by projectmanagementsoftware.io to book a free consultation. We'd love to chat about how these strategies could work for your business specifically. Take care, everyone.